Hi Petrolheads! Hello there, LDuderinos and LDuderinas, LDudettes? I don't know. Hi Petrolheads, yeah. Welcome back guys, I hope you are doing great. And yeah, we are back at the garage as you can see. So we are coming back with more episodes on living and working on Alfa Romeo. And today we'll be doing something about those headlights. But first, even though it's April currently, beginning of April, it's still quite cold. So first, let's start with this guy. Let's make it a little bit warmer in here. It's 7 degrees currently in the garage. Let's set up to 17. We want to achieve that. Okay, so the machine is working now. I don't know if you can see it from this angle and this perspective, probably they don't look that bad.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
But if I do this, if I get close, can you see that, guys? How yellow and nasty they are. Of course they are not clean, but this is not just dirt. This is not just dirt. This is not something that you can wash off. This is just fading. Both of them are like that. Why is this happening? Yeah, basically plastic headlights. If there would be the glass headlights, they wouldn't have that much of a problem. With 20 years of being in sunlight and rain and freezing cold and whatever, but these ones do that. I think 156s are permanent for that. They always fade, those headlights. Today we'll be polishing them, but there's one thing that most of the people do not mention about that, I think, because there are plenty of videos on YouTube how to do this, different approaches. There are expensive, let's say, types of repairs. You can also do something with, I know there is a hack with a toothbrush and toothpaste, and apparently it works. But what's most important, and most of the people do not mention that, is if you do not protect the headlight after removing the initial layer of that crap, let's say, it will come back to what it was in a couple of months, and it will get worse and worse and worse. And what I've bought is this one. So this is a Cerakote headlight restoration kit. This one came from Germany and with German instructions, which is nicht good. It's quite an expensive kit, this one, because it costs around 180 zlotych, which is somewhere around 40 something euros, $50, $60. So it's not cheap, but the important element about this kit is that it has ceramic coating in it. I've unpacked package, let's say, and we have 3 elements inside of it. This is the first step, right? And those are for the oxidation. So those are the wipes that you use to remove all of that nastiness. Then we have step 2, so this packet. You have this kind of a, let's say, handle. You put a 2000 grit paper is in here and 3000 grit paper is in here. You put it on here and you just work on the headlights. So this is in order to remove any kind of swirls, any kind of pitting. So this is the step 2. And step 3, ceramic coating. So we have 1 packet for each light, and this will protect them, will make them shiny, will make them perfect. If it will really make them perfect and shiny, we'll see. So here are the instructions. My German is not the best, and this product came from Germany. I bought it on Amazon. So let me just read it. For Beginn die Motorhaube offen, einfacher die Scheinwerfer zu erreichen. Please let me know if my German is on point or not.
No.
Here on the phone I have instructions in English, so yeah, we'll just follow it. And first, let's start with cleaning the headlight thoroughly. And yeah. This is now dry. Go with the distractions. Use an oxidation remover wipe. Wrap each headlight into circular scrubbing motion on all areas of the lens. During the process, any oxidation in the lens will be extracted and the wipe may turn yellow. Yeah, definitely they will be very yellow. Looks like a professional promotion, guys, right? Yeah, and for anyone wondering, no, I'm not sponsored to use this product. My channel is way too small to get any kind of promotion, so yeah, here. Definitely they become much smoother after this first step, so I do not feel as many imperfections. So this oxidation was removed in most of it, and scrub the entire lens in a uniform non-circular motion for approximately 2 to 3 minutes. You can see this kind of a milky residue coming off of them. This is exactly the stuff that we are trying to get rid of. Yeah, hi guys. So here actually I've lost my microphone because I went to get some water to the dispenser, and yeah, it just disconnected. What I was saying in here that yeah, I will just rinse it, the headlight with water, and we'll go with the 3000 grit paper. Yeah, and here I just took a heat gun to make sure that I get rid of any kind of the moisture or water. So here you can see actually how faded the entire headlight is, and this is exactly how it should be. This is how the instructions of the Cerakote imply to. Basically the whole headlight should equally be faded, just like every football match of Polish national football team. It should be very bleak and without any positive emotions. The way you want to apply the ceramic coating onto the headlight is just do one pass, do it horizontally and do it from top to bottom, and basically also do like 50% overlap over the previous pass. So basically you will see that in the second. Yeah, and here just pay attention after I do the first pass. You can see immediately, you can see the difference in how clear and how this fading is going away. You can see basically the line where the fade starts and where it ends, right? It's just like completely different headlight. Yeah, now let's take some looks at the before and after shots. Let's take a look at this from afar, let's say, a little bit. Yeah, the only kind of mistake that I did with this one, basically the surface is smooth, but here there is like a small obstacle, let's say, and I think what happened is basically I put a little bit too much ceramic coating, and basically it dripped a little bit and it left like a kind of a stain from ceramic coating. It's not like you can see it, and it's not like thick, but yeah, it's not ideal in this sense, right? But yeah, it looks great. So now let's clean this one and let's repeat the process. Let me try to show you how satisfying it is. As you can see, all of the haziness and all the not good looking stuff is going away. Yeah, I don't think it will look as good as that headlight, the right one. Left one seems a little bit more, let's say, devastated.
Nice.
Look guys how ceramic coating works with water. See how it drips immediately? Yeah, I know some, let's say, particles of water stay, but most of it is just running away, right? We aren't finished with this episode because having such a nice, clean headlights, there is one thing that doesn't fit this front end at this point. Can you guess what's that? Yeah, so we cannot leave that right in this state. It would be criminal to just leave the old ugly badge with beautiful headlights, right? So just to make the front end fully beautiful, we will also replace the badge. So this is the badge. If you would like to order one, the diameter is 74 millimeters. How to remove it? So as you can see around, we have a chrome, let's say scudetto, grill, or whatever you want to call it. So you don't want to get some kind of a screwdriver and pry it from the outside, because you can chip the chrome, as someone did in here. Basically what you want to do is get some kind of a screwdriver, sharp screwdriver or a pick, and just make a small hole here in the middle, and then just chip away the old badge just in pieces, right? Because the badge has glue all over in here. If you didn't know, yeah, there's quite a lot of reference underneath the, let's say, badge of Alfa Romeo. This is the snake. It's connected with protecting the city of Milan. Company was created in 1906, but it wasn't called Alfa Romeo or even Alfa. It was opened by Alexander Drac. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his surname correctly, but yeah, in some time then he fell into financial problems, and basically it became the conglomerate. That's why we have the part of Alfa, which is Anonima Lombarda Fabbrica Automobili, and then we have Romeo because after 1918, so after the First World War, Nicola Romeo, the main engineer of the company, just took over, and this is how we've got the name Alfa Romeo now. So yeah, so unnecessary history lesson, unless you were interested in that. But if you are an Alfa Romeo fan, you probably knew that, so I'm just talking crap. But yeah, let's go with removing that one. Okay guys, so I think as a Muppet, I didn't record the video of removing it. Basically what I did, it was like that. I used this pick, sharp pick, did a hole in here, and just start prying it up. So here I have a little bit of extractive fuel. I don't know if this is exactly how you call it in English.
Captain Sum Ting Wong.
And great, I don't think this one will fit. Okay guys, so I think I've made a mistake. So the outside is exactly the same, but the rear, you only have, let's say, glue in here underneath that white cover. And as you could see in the shots before, I have removed the outer layer, and we still are left with this one, right? And you can see this is a completely different way in which it is formed, right? So it has this kind of an edge and all of that stuff. And when you look in there, can you see those gold two pins, one on the left, one on the right? So this is exactly so the badge should, this one, the new one, should have those two yellow pins and one at the top, and it doesn't have that. I removed all of the bolts, but this one is, let's say, stuck, and it just spins, so you'll have to cut it with the Dremel tool, and then I will see if I will be able to push on the pins to get that gold element out, and if I will be able to sort anything with that one, and if it will look good. If not, I will have to look for exactly the same badge as this or the entire Scudetto, right? Yeah, so you know, you want to improve things. Sometimes it doesn't work the way you would like to, but yeah, it's okay, like, you know, things happen. Let's go with the cutting and we'll see. Okay, where have you landed, you Okay, we've got it out. I think it's going slowly, guys. Okay. Yeah. Crisis averted, guys. So yesterday when I've noticed the difference in the badges, I went ahead and bought another one, a new one, and this is exactly the correct one. Yeah, so you can see the difference, right? I mean, the width probably is the same, but still this one has those pins, and basically it has the groove under that yellow protective layer. Let's just compare to the old one. So this is the old one and this is the new one, right? Yeah, huge difference. So what we have to do is, as you can see, someone was already here, because this is how it should look like, right? And the bolt, this kind of a bolt, very special one, let's say, goes in here, right, in that hole, and just you put a nut on that. But here, as you can see, it's already broken. Someone, yeah, just ripped it apart, and since it's plastic, it wasn't that difficult, but still, you have to be a monkey. I have, so this is the, let's say, original. It has this very big head, let's say, right? So what I will do, I will take these ones, I will cut them to size, to length, as this one. I will make, like, out of a small piece of metal, I will make a big washer and just weld it to the bolt, so it is exactly the same width, so it can block inside of that plastic, and just then it won't spin, and we can actually tighten the nut and all of that stuff. So let's focus on that, and then we can assemble everything and we are good to go. Still needs to be trimmed just a little bit more, so that we can just put it in there. Let's take this one as a template and let's go. The welding machine is here. Yeah, so I know it doesn't look beautiful, but let's face it, this doesn't have to. So this one, and then this one. Give me a sec, guys, I'm looking for tiny washers. Looks lovely. Now we just need to put the badge on. So just to make everything just stick better, I will heat up the badge a little bit, just a little bit, and the surface. A big moment. The positive side of having those pins is that basically you don't have to worry about aligning the sign, let's say, in a way, because it will place itself in the correct place, right? So this is nice, because on 159, let's say, which the previous sign that you could see before is for, you have to align it a little bit, right? So you have to make sure you put it straight. Exactly. So this one is a little bit more idiot proof. That's why I own this car. Okay guys, we are in beautiful surroundings. Here we have some fields, here we have some forest. It's really nice, and let's face it, the car is also beautiful right now. The difference that this headlight restoration and the badge made is just absolutely tremendous for me. Yeah, it just looks perfect. The car just lost like 5 years, right? Like it went through the facelift. Okay guys, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you think this will last and how long it will last. If you like the video, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. I would really like to hear your opinion on, yeah, whatever I could do better with the restoration and maybe with video editing. Yeah, I have to run back home because I'm actually recording this on Friday, and this is the Friday this video is being posted, so I still need to edit the ending, but this is because of the badge. But yeah, it was well worth it. Thank you guys for being here, and see you on the next one. Bye!
Electric nights at heart.